Hey guys, welcome back to the Conservative Patriot. My name is Keith. Hope you're doing well today. Excuse me while I shift to my seat. Wanted to talk a little bit about absentee ballots and mail-in voting, and just kind of relay an experience that happened to me this morning. So this morning I go and I live in such a small town that I have a P.O. box. We don't have mail delivery. Our post office is probably the size of, you know, a 10 by 20 shed. It's a little bit bigger than that, maybe 20 by 20 shed. It's small. So we all go to the post office and pick up our mail. Really small town America, kind of like Mayberry. While I'm getting my mail, I notice that there are 3 envelopes from the town clerk of Sterling, and then on here it says official electoral mail. Now I'm gonna block this out, but this is the envelope I got from the town of Sterling, official electoral mail, going out to apparently all residents. So I don't know if your states or towns are doing this, but what that was, and I was like, I'm voting by person like I did in the primary, so I don't really need this, whatever this is. So I open it up, and it's actually an application for an absentee ballot, which is fine. I didn't request it, which surprised me that it just showed up, because I thought you needed to request an absentee ballot, not just have one show up in the mail. The thing that gets me is that there were 3 of them. In my household, there are only 2 eligible voters. So one had my name on it, one had my wife's name on it, and this one right here has someone's name on it that has never, ever lived at my address. Ever. It's got my P.O. box number right on it, and somebody else's name, who I don't know. So when I get home, I'm going to be turning it back into the mailbox, or back into the postal service, to say, hey, I don't know who this guy is. You might want to just throw that out. That makes me a little nervous, because if they're sending out applications for absentee ballots in the name of COVID-19, if you don't want to do in-person voting, then this whole mail-in voting thing, they're just gonna blanket send out ballots to all these households. That's out of control, because there's proof right here that there's mistakes, because I don't know who this guy is. Doesn't live at my address. Don't know why his name is associated with my address. I've had that post office box for 16, 17 years. And again, I didn't request an absentee ballot. Last I knew, you had to request an absentee ballot, and that is so they can verify your identification and you as the lawful voter of that address who's requesting this ballot. I didn't request it. It's got all my correct information on it. But again, if the states are sending these out, now I live in a very blue state, so it doesn't surprise me that this shit comes to the mail. But I'm also voting in person. And let me tell you what, I watched Joe Biden go vote in the primaries in person. So if Joe Biden can go vote in person, why can't anybody else go vote in person? Or are the Democrats not realizing their hypocrisy yet again, that you can't go vote in person because you're going to catch the freaking COVID-19 or coronavirus, but yet Joe Biden goes in and votes in person? It's very selective how this virus works. You know, you can, if you're doing certain activities, you're definitely going to get it, but if you're doing other things like, you know, protesting and rioting, then you can't get it. And when you go into a restaurant, you have to walk in with your mask on, and then when you go sit down to eat, you take your mask off, obviously, because you're going to eat. But then the virus can't get to you because you're lower now. So the virus can only get you when you're standing up. That's why you have your mask on. If you're sitting down, can't get you. It's above your head. It's at eye level, or it can't come down below your waist. So once you're sitting down, that's it. You're safe. Take your mask off. Anyways, that was a complete digression of what I was getting at, but so now they're going to mail out ballots to all kinds of people around the country. You think that's going to work if they can't even get the freaking address right as somebody who's an absentee ballot, who's never even lived at my house? I can't wait to see if the state of Connecticut sends out mail-in ballots, because I guarantee you I'm going to get another one with this dude's name on it, who doesn't live at my house or at my P.O. box. Don't know why his name is associated with it. He's probably a dead guy who's going to vote from the grave. Let me know if this is happening in your area, because I thought we're going to have it under control. But now, I'm not so sure. There's going to be some serious voter fraud going on. And our election and the way we live is under attack right now by these left-wing progressive liberals. They're not going to accept Trump's win November 3rd. They're going to contest it. And then all of a sudden in December, or whatever the time period is that they have, all of a sudden Joe Biden's going to have 80 million more votes that just came out of the woods because, oh my God, look, everybody loves Joe Biden, and all of a sudden. No, it's not going to happen. Let me know if this is happening in your area. I just wanted to bring that to your attention, kind of give you my thoughts on it. Kind of freaked me out when I saw this dude's name. No idea who he is. Have a great weekend, everybody, and always remember, stay on the right side. Talk to you guys soon.